Good morning and welcome to day 7 of 12 days of yoga. I needed to sleep in just a wee little bit this morning, so thank you for joining me. We are going to do some TV stretches today. These are yoga stretches that I love to do when I am sitting in the evening watching TV. They're super easy to just do seated, or if you just want to scoot down onto the carpet, watch your favorite show and get your stretch on. Let's get into it. 5 minutes starts now. First things first, we're sitting nice and comfy. I'm sitting on a block once again. I do like the little height difference it gives my seat versus my feet. It gives me a little bit more room too when I'm sitting here for my bones to sit nice. Alrighty, nice and tall on the spine, letting the shoulders melt and drop down the back, taking a deep breath in, deep breath out. And on your next inhale, we're going to rise the arms up overhead. And on the exhale, we find a goalpost shape. Elbows come down to about shoulder height. Taking a nice deep breath here. And then playing around with this shape. I like to try a couple twists, keeping the trunk nice and sturdy, keeping the hips facing the same direction, and just taking that torso right around to each side. Super gentle. We're not going for some kind of award or stretch marathon here. There's no winners. It's just you winning by stretching. Keeping this goalpost shape, we'll tuck one elbow into the waist and stretch that top arm up and over, straightening it out just a wee bit. And try the other side, tucking that elbow into the waist, arm comes up overhead, finding a nice little stretch in the side of the body. We can drop those arms back down, maybe give them a little shrug, give the wrists a little twist. We're going to stretch the legs, which is so easy to do, like I said, when you're watching a show. Just putting one leg out in front, tucking this one leg into the inner thigh, and turning to face this extended leg. We're going to inhale nice and tall, and exhale to fold over this leg. Once again, we're not looking for awards here. What you'd really like is to have your belly kiss your thighs and melt on over this leg. But depending on your flexibility and or stiffness, that might not be feasible. So we're just going for a wee little stretch. Making sure you have lots of room to breathe. And trying the other side. Scooting that one foot into the thigh. Stretching the other leg on out. Heel is on the ground, toes are reaching for the ceiling. Taking a nice deep breath in and deep breath out to fold on over. You may notice that each side is a little bit different. You can stretch further on one side than the other, and that's normal, that's natural. Just go with it. Moving off of that pose, we're going to try a forward fold. So both legs are out in front. Hip headlights are both facing the same direction. We're getting super tall in the spine. Maybe taking the arms up on an inhale. And on the exhale, we're folding forwards. Belly kisses the thighs. We're reaching for the feet, but you don't have to grab them. Just reaching for them. And we're letting the head get super heavy. This is the beginning of my practice, so I haven't stretched yet today, and this is genuinely as far down as I can get. If you're more flexible, you may find you can reach all the way down, but we're not yanking the body forwards. We're just going for that melting forwards feeling. You'll get such a nice little stretch that way. And at the very end, if you want to tuck your chin into your chest, let the head get super heavy. You'll get a nice stretch down the back and the shoulders. And if it's a little bit too intense, just back on off. You are the master of your fate. Anyway, these are the stretches that I would do. I would try a couple twists, Might pull out a downward dog, but let's be real. If I'm watching a show, I want to see what's going on. Our final stretch of the day is going to be right in the arms and shoulders. There's two options, two ways to approach it. You can certainly just bring the hands together right about face height. We're going to reach the elbows in towards one another. And on an inhale, we rise the elbows up to about nose height. And on the exhale, we bring the hands down to about chin height. You can try that with a couple breaths. Your other option is to make two 90-degree angles. Tuck one on top of the other and press the backs of the hands together. You can try that same breath going in and up and out and down. And you'll find a stretch across the shoulders and the arms. It's really yummy. Making sure you don't skip a side, so trying both. And if you're feeling extra pretzel-y this morning, you can do the two 90-degree angles, tuck them on top of one another, but then take an extra twist at the wrists. And here's where you'll feel kind of like a wacky, wavy, inflatable man, or woman, or person, and your palms touch here. So same idea, you can do an inhale up, and exhale down. But there's some stretches to try while you're watching your favorite show or cheering on your favorite team. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you tomorrow for day 8 of 12 Days of Christmas. Have a good one. 12 days of yoga. Christmas is coming too. 12 days of yoga. See you there.